Welcome, Gemini, to your reading. I'm Scorpio Moon. Intuition bring messages from Spirit. This reading is general and it may or may not resonate with you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cross watcher, if you're the ones watching this, then it may resonate with you. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and all angels, nice and great is good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get into your channeled reading. Spirit, can you please reveal to me who is the person that is connected to Geminis in love? Who is the person that is connected to the sign of Gemini in love? What does Gemini need to know? Apparently a lot. What does Gemini need to know about their love interest? What can you reveal to me about the person connected to the sign of Gemini? Please reveal to me clear messages in regards to the person connected to Gemini in love. You know, what I'm getting here is that your person is a little bit all over the place. That's why there's like a lot of floppy cards that are coming out. They have a issue. What I'm getting is emoting their feelings. I really feel like they can't get their feelings across towards you at this time. Okay, so it feels like a feeling of frustration. Okay, so we have healing and recovery, and that could be one of the reasons, right? I also see here avoidance. It actually came up in reverse. Okay. And we also have nervous and stressed in reverse. And finally, we have inner child, children, childish, and childhood. All right. So perhaps your person is trying to heal their inner child. Maybe they do have children, and that's for some. They're no longer nervous about the situation dealing with you per se. They're not really avoiding you, they're just healing. So I have a feeling that your person, they're not connected towards you. Like, I'm not feeling like an obsession or an attachment. As a matter of fact, this person is detached. They're truly working on themselves. That's why when I saw a lot of the floppy cards that were coming out in the beginning, they just have a hard time of really communicating to you their feelings. Okay. And that's what I'm feeling so far. So let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit, what can you reveal to me about this person connected to Geminis in love? What does Gemini need to know about their love interest? What is the energy of the vibration that is coming through for the person connected to Gemini in love? Thank you. What messages want to come through in regards to the person that is connected to Geminis at this time? What does Gemini need to know about this person? Thank you, Spirit. Anything else that wants to come through? Yes. All right. Okay, so I really feel like This particular person, they're trying to heal themselves from getting out of a commitment. Now, this could have been a commitment with you. This could have been a commitment maybe towards your children. It could be towards another person. Okay. Take it as it resonates. And they're not even giving an offer towards you at this time. I see that whoever this person is, I see her divine masculine, but they're kind of neutral. So, what I'm feeling with this is that if they were very strong, divine masculine energy, I really feel like they're not neither feminine in nature. They're just kind of neutral. And also, I see here winter. So perhaps this person has been really cold, or um, there was a situation where you have either connected with this person in the winter months and now you guys are disconnected. You guys are no longer in a relationship or a commitment of some sort. And it's possibly due to this person working on their inner child. Now, however, this person got to the place where they had to work more on themselves. Everyone's situation is different, but I really feel like they're not really avoiding you. They're just working more on themselves. And I really feel like this is more like kind of like a level of maturity, just really taking accountability more for themselves. Okay. I really feel like this person is spiritual in nature. Like they have like an awareness or an understanding about their own personal awakening. This is actually really big. Okay. This is actually really good energy that I'm picking up here. Let's see what else is going on. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this particular person that's connected to Gemini? How do they currently think? How do they feel? What is it that they want? And what is the outcome? And Spirit, what is Gemini's energy towards this person? What are your thoughts and feelings? What is it that you want? And what is the outcome? And Spirit, what is the connective energy between these two? Thank you. Okay, so I see here the wheel. Perhaps, they're looking for your input, but no, not really. Okay. Because I really feel like they're beyond that point. Now, I'm not saying that this person is arrogant or conceited or anything like that, but something could have triggered this person to really work on their inner child. And I really feel that they just need their space, okay, to really figure themselves out. Now, I see here there's like a color wheel, okay. There's something that I feel that deals with color and about emotions. Okay. So I don't know. I'm also getting that this person could be an artist, and the way that they're translating their love language is possibly through color. So I'm not exactly sure if you've recognized the color in regards to this particular person, but this person is definitely relating to you through a color wheel. Okay. Um, with all the colors combined, obviously that is darkness, that's black, okay? But also in regards, everything starts from light. So this person is looking for someone's input, and it could be your input, it could be the input from their higher self. And I really feel like they're coming to a completion of this cycle. That's really interesting. Now, I see here the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. They're just not sure which direction that they should go. Where should they invest their time, focus, energy, and attention? And I see that we have here a Queen of Wands. So you could be done with a fire sign. This person is possibly a public speaker. They're well known in regards to their peers, their colleagues, maybe their social. Um, and I really feel like they put themselves out there. Okay. They don't have any issues of being out and exposing themselves in the public sense. I'm also picking up that this person is really good with business. Okay. Um, hence, I really feel like they have good communication skills and people, they really gravitate towards your particular person because they're just social and I don't know. I have a sense that a lot of people really like your person. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing is that they're trying to let go of expectations. Okay. Maybe they're taking on way too much and they're starting to realize that there's a lot of insecurity that is going on beneath the surface and they're really holding back with their emotions. So, this is what I'm feeling. Whoever that you're connected to, Gemini, okay, on the outside, things look normal. I mean, they portray themselves that everything is Gucci, right? But beneath the surface, I really feel like there's something going on with their feelings and they're not really good at expressing their emotions. Okay. Hence, in the very beginning, pay attention to the colors. Okay. Because whatever colors that they're wearing or um, I really feel like they express themselves through colors. Like, really, I really feel like, that's something that you could look into. Like, what colors are they putting out today on their social media? Now, I really feel like they're not aware of them doing this on a conscious level. I really feel like this is subconscious speaking, and this is their way of communicating, regardless if they know that they're doing this or not. Okay. I find it very interesting that that is actually coming through. Now, I'm also seeing we have here the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They really feel that maybe this wouldn't work out. Okay. Maybe they invested into the wrong situation. Now, I'm not saying it's with you, but right now they've turned icy towards you. They're a little bit cold and they're kind of neutral right now. They're not really avoiding you. So let's say you approach them, you're like, well, what's going on? What's your issue? And they're like, oh, nothing. Nothing's wrong. And that's it, right? Like, I really feel like the conversation has no resolve. And it's kind of like, you're not getting anywhere with, just a basic conversation with this particular person, but you know that deep down inside there's something wrong. They're just not talking about it. So, like I said, pay attention to the colors that they're putting out, and you're gonna get a little bit more information that way. The other thing I'm also seeing is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They really feel that they don't have much to offer, and you could be dealing with a earth sign. They could be traveling a lot. They could be well to do again, a well dressed person. They seem to follow the fashion trends, and that's for some. And if they're not materialistic like this particular person, where they're walking around with their teacup poodle, right, or their mini uh, teacup doggy over here, um, I really feel that they kind of put on this air of, I'm not saying arrogance, but they just kind of know what they want, okay, and they're not going to settle for less, okay. Um, everyone, follows this person's lead is what I'm feeling. Now, I'm also seeing here a fire sign, okay, and this is the King of Wands, and so I really feel like your person is really wanting to move things forward. They seem like they stand out. They're not, maybe they come from a different ethnicity. Okay. And that's for some. And they're in their head. Okay. About this connection. They really feel, that maybe there's just more than one person here and they feel like, okay, well, everyone adores them or worships them. But what about you, Gemini? Are you like, in that same boat? Because the thing that I'm getting with this person, maybe it's self-worth issues, maybe they're not giving you an offer. They don't want union at this time. I really feel like your person's going through a period of self discovery or just finding themselves, and a relationship is possibly not the best at this time. Okay, I really think that this is a temporary energy. Okay, and I see here the high priestess. They're really tapping into their intuition. And maybe within a couple of months, they want to strike a deal with you, right? Now, this seems very dry. Like if this person was all about love, you don't shake on it, right? I mean, are you making some sort of a deal or a contract? I really feel like whoever that you're dealing with, maybe they are a little bit dry like that, maybe they are the type of person who is based on, a contract or an agreement of some sort. But let's go ahead and see. Now, they feel left out in the cold. Their heart hurts. Okay, it's pierced. They're really protecting their heart from love, and that's why they're coming off like that. Okay, so that could really explain like this very dry nature that I'm picking up on your particular person. Now, with you, Gemini, you're just not feeling like you should move forward because I have a feeling like you sense this feeling of dryness and you're like, why are you so dry? Why are you just giving me a straight answer, but it's not really an answer? Why can't you elaborate, right? I mean, because I really feel like this person has no issue communicating with other people, but how come they have a problem with communicating with you? And I see that both of you guys are thinking about just being solo, being independent. I really feel like this person is not about a commitment. And if that's the case, if you guys were in some sort of a relationship, you guys are in no commitment at all. Okay. Now, for some, maybe you guys never were really in a commitment. Okay. And they want to keep it that way. Okay. Now, I'm really picking up a little bit about this person. They're a little bit salty. Okay. I'm not going to lie, and that's how they're coming off. Okay. But this energy is temporary. Obviously, this person is going to be salty forever. And if they're salty forever, then they might need to take a salt bath with my beautiful products, right? So they can just relax. Just saying. Now, how are they feeling? Okay. I see that they don't want to invest. Okay. Now, I don't know who you're dealing with, but they're like, nope, I don't want this. I don't want a commitment. Now, I don't know if it's something that you have done, but this feels to me like more or less a defense mechanism. Maybe it was just a trigger. Okay. Like an exchange of words, and one word threw them off. And that's why, they're acting like this. You could be dealing with a personality type exactly who doesn't have the means to communicate, but they're throwing up their arms, and you're getting like the cold shoulder from them. And that's what I'm feeling with this personality. Okay, now with you, you're not feeling very stable. Okay, you feel like, what is this? This isn't love. You're not feeling like this would actually go for the test of time. Like you're not feeling it. Okay. And for the both of you, okay, you both feel like you're just tired of putting up a wall. So this is this is a case of who can blink first. And I know, right? I mean, but that's the only analogy I can think of right now. So let's say that you guys had a staring contest and you're looking at each other eye to eye, and somebody wants to compete with you, Gemini, and they're like, "Okay, let's see who's the first person to blink." It's as if someone wants to prove a point, but they're being very stubborn about it. But what's the base of them acting like this? I really feel like it was the trigger of some exchange of words, because the way that this person is emoting is very different. Okay. That's why you're not getting it and you're not feeling connected with this particular person. You don't know where they're coming from. Okay. I really feel like it's going over your head, so to speak. Okay. Or maybe I don't know. I'm not saying you're over analyzing this person, but this person is a trip. Okay. I'm just saying. Now, I see that they wanna tell you the truth, and you're like, "You wanna know the truth? I'll tell you the truth. And you're like, yes, please shine some light on this situation. And I really feel like for the both of you, you there's a balance, okay, an imbalance, okay, between the two of you. So in the very beginning, I saw this divine masculine card. If you're in a twin flame connection with a particular person, okay, they're not in their element, okay, so they're neither feminine or masculine, and they've lost their sense of balance or stability. And I really feel like you are also in that same boat. So both of you guys are not feeling really balanced or stable in each other's presence. And so I really feel like this period of disconnect is to really gain your composure or your sense of stability before you guys could reconnect with one another. Okay. That's what it feels like, because right now this person is being very cutting. Okay. So if they're like this towards you, it must have been something that you said or this person has communicated towards you, and there was like an unease, right? Like you guys were not feeling very balanced. Now, in the outcome, I see that you're going for it. You're like, hey, babe, I'm a little loosey goosey, right? I'm here at the bar having a drink. I'm ready to talk, I'm not trying to be, a jerk or a bee, I had to take the edge off because I want to get to the bottom of this. At least that's what I'm seeing on your side. Now, with your person, okay, you could be done with an Aquarius, okay, another air sign. Now, what I'm getting with this is that, they need to heal, and they need to heal their inner child. Okay. Like, there must have been something where they felt abandoned or rejected or neglected, or you didn't hear what they had to say. And, maybe, you didn't engage in this person, and that's where things went sour. Okay. They're like, "I'm not avoiding you, I'm not stressed, I'm just working on myself." So your person has come to realize that there's a personal issue that they have, and they know that they need to resolve it on their own. You may have been a trigger for this particular person to really work on their inner child, and I feel that that's okay. I really feel like this is in regards to like a twin flame connection, because twins actually trigger each other in this way, for you guys to work on yourselves so that you guys can come back together and I don't know, and work things out, right? Now, the connective energy here is this I want to say Queen of Swords. It's so strange here. Okay, this is not a female energy, it's a male energy. I was thinking that this is whatchamacallit, a king, but this is actually a queen of swords. So your person definitely wants to communicate to you. You're like, come here, boy, before I rope you down. And you're like running, right? This is like a runner chaser dynamic. I really definitely feel like this is for my twin flames. Okay. And I really feel like, you know what, Gemini, you're like, you know what, I haven't been running from you, babe. Okay. I'm sitting here at the bar. Why don't you come and get me? Or why don't we just have a drink and talk things out? You know where I live, blah, blah, blah. And your person's like, well, I just need to, recover and heal. Let's see what else. Yeah, they're okay. So either they're not feeling very stable or secure, and that's the reason why they're a little bit curt, a little bit short with you, and you are actually starting to see. So you're taking matters into your own hands, and for the both you guys are a little bit upset. Okay. But I really feel like you're very optimistic, Gemini. You're like, you know what? You don't want to sit in this energy. You don't want to dwell on it. So I really feel like you're the one that's actually being more proactive and um trying to understand or relate towards this particular person that you're connected with. Okay. And they're just not feeling very stable. So I really feel like it's something financial, or they lost something secure. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. And the both of you guys will actually come to a resolution. Okay. I really feel like for you, Gemini, you're just going to be strong. okay, and be like the bigger person here to hold it together, okay. So you're starting to see that this person, they do need their space, but you're trying to be courageous and brave about keeping it together, okay. I really feel like, you feel like you have to hold the weight of the situation. Not saying that you are, but you have to be strong to keep it together. At least your sense of sanity. Okay. Um, and it feels grounding. So I really feel like that's actually really good. And I see here a Leo energy. So yeah, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. This person is trying to let go of any kind of attachments, obsessions, anything that isn't good for them. And with you, you're just realizing that you can't let go of the situation. So here you come, Gemini. You're coming back to the rescue. And I really feel like for the both of you, okay, you guys really want to communicate the struggles. So, I really feel like for this particular situation, your person wasn't being honest. Okay. For you you explained to them that you always love them. Okay. You were just seeing a trend that was going on with this person, and um you just needed, like, I don't know, to figure things out. Like, analytically, logically, and both you guys really needed to take a time out. So I really feel like if you guys are in separation, this is temporary, especially if you guys got out of a commitment or a relationship or situation. Right now, your person is healing and they're really healing their inner child. Okay. I really feel like this is actually like a baby step in personal growth. This is a part of a journey, like a twin flame journey per se. But I definitely see that you guys will reconcile. Okay. Um, that's what I'm saying. Now it may take a little bit of finesse, but I definitely see like this is not over. Okay. So, what are the messages does your person want to say? What are the messages does your person want to say? Yeah. Please don't leave me. Stay. I realized how I treated you, and for that, I'm sorry. And finally, you mean the world to me. You are my sunshine. So, this person really does love you. Like I said, the light. Okay. There's something here about this wheel. It's kind of karma. Okay. Wow. I didn't notice that I was in the way. They need your input. Okay. I really feel like this just needs a heart to heart conversation that is actually going to heal this connection. And I really feel like it's going to take you, okay, Gemini, to be the bigger person, to keep it together so that you can stand strong, understand where your person is coming from, and really talk things out, because if you guys can really have like this conversation, you guys can heal the situation. I definitely do see it. I think it was, a thing of miscommunication. I honestly do think it's something like that. So, Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is the energy? Okay. What is the guidance that Gemini needs to know at this time? Yeah, look at this. Surrender your desire to control people. It says being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. And I really feel like that's what you're actually doing. Okay. Like something happened between the two of you. I really feel like it was a conversation and the conversation went south. Okay. This person has a hard time of emoting because, in the very beginning, I saw a bunch of cards that want to, like flop out and stuff. And they just really can't verbalize, okay, or vocalize what is on their mind. And in a healthy way. And I really feel like this person is more creative. Maybe they're a little bit watery in nature. And I see that they're communicating through color. Okay, that's their way of communication. So really, I mean, I really feel like Gemini, use your intuition and really tap into your particular person and see what color are they today, and really, kind of use that, to navigate or understand like your person's emotions. That's what I'm getting. But try not to control the situation. Just be in a place of understanding, because I really feel like that's where it kind of took a turn. But you can salvage this connection. Okay. So I really hope that this was helpful. Let me know. Thank you again for watching. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. You can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.